Well, there you have it, folks. Canada, gold medal. Don't ever count Canada out when it comes to hockey. I'll tell you that right now. Welcome to another episode of Frozen Oil. Once again, it's Rich. And what started out as a quickly thrown together tournament with only 4 teams really turned out to be an amazing tournament and an amazing journey for hockey fans to get back on the global stage, and it didn't disappoint. I was not super excited. On the channel, we did discuss the rosters when they were announced, and honestly, there was a lot of teams missing. I thought, as only a 4-team tournament, like, how exciting is this going to be? But the players are what made this team or this tournament what it turned out to be. Amazing scraps, to be honest, in a tournament like this. Just normally doesn't happen. Everybody played with pride for their teams, and from the Canadians to the US to Finland to Sweden, everybody played with such pride for their country. It was awesome to see, and it made the tournament that much more exciting. If this is your first time on the channel, welcome. We are closing in on 600 subscribers. We've only been around for about 9 months, and we are really enjoying our time here on YouTube and on social media. Yeah, you can follow us at Frozen Oil Hockey on Twitter, and we are working on getting on a couple other platforms. Like I said, it's all because of you, so thank you so much for subscribing and liking these videos. We really enjoy it. And to get into this tournament, obviously, so happy our boy Edmonton Oiler Connor McDavid gets the golden goal. He deserved it. He deserved this tournament. He deserved this gold medal. He's so humble. He is just so fun to watch, and I'm so happy that Connor McDavid got that gold medal and got that golden goal. You cannot genetically engineer a better player than Connor McDavid, and he deserves all the accolades that come to him. And we were so stressed out as Oiler fans watching this thing, because we've seen so many heartbreaks for Connor, and just so happy he got one. And personally, just feel like a huge monkey is off his back, and obviously the next one is Lord Stanley. So waiting for that day, and can't wait for that day for when it happens. So as far as this tournament goes, like I said, it was such a great tournament. I do want to touch on a subject that, being an Oiler fan, especially with this guy being a former Flame and the Battle of Alberta and all that jazz, I gotta tip my hat, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but I gotta tip my hat to Matthew Tkachuk and his brother Brady. The Tkachuk brothers really put this tournament on the map. They really made it as popular as it became, and they were specifically Matthew. He's a true villain. And he really plays that role really well. And I like to personally, we're big time nerds here on the channel, if you haven't noticed already, but I like to compare Matthew Tkachuk to kind of a Star Wars kind of story, and he has become the Darth Vader of the league. He is the number one villain. That's not an easy role to grasp, and you have to for what he brings to the game, for what he brought to this tournament, for what he brings to the NHL. He is a true villain, and you have to respect him for that. Watching his interview before the gold medal game, just the stuff he said he got me riled up. He got a lot of fans riled up, especially Canadian fans, but he got the entire country of the United States, riled up and into hockey, and the ratings proved it. The ratings for the first matchup between Canada and USA was through the roof, and for the gold medal game was even more, even record ratings. And you gotta just congratulate and respect Matthew Tkachuk for always being the villain. I mean, we're used to him here in Edmonton with his days in Calgary as being the villain, and he played that role well from really as a teenager. He came into the league and started doing that. It's not an easy role. It's a lot of pressure on your shoulders to accept that role as the villain. And, much like Darth Vader, he had a chance to come to the light, to come to the Edmonton Oilers, and we didn't draft him for some reason. We took Puljujärvi instead. So I really like to have that comparison, especially that nerdy Star Wars comparison of basically Matthew Tkachuk, had that opportunity to break into the league as an Oiler, and we passed on it, and he went to the dark side, and he turned into this villain that we all know, and he's a skilled player as well. So it's just crazy, and I like to look at Connor McDavid as kind of Luke Skywalker in a way, and he's the true Jedi. He's the chosen one. He's McJesus. He's the best hockey player skill-wise to ever lace the skates, and now he has a Four Nations gold medal. The Canadians take home gold, and what an amazing game it was. So happy the tournament turned out the way it did, and now finally, hopefully, the league will get its stuff together and bring us, obviously more countries of best on best. All right, so here we are on X, and obviously my favorite thing, other than obviously Connor getting the golden goal and winning it for Canada, was this photo that here from the Edmonton Oilers. There goes our hero, and I mean, look at this photo. Look at this photo. It's unbelievable. I can't wait to frame this, hopefully somehow get this signed by the chosen one. But what a cool photo. I mean, all the hands congratulating him. This is right after he scored the goal, him slamming the glass. It's just one of the coolest pictures. I've seen a lot of pictures of hockey in my time, being an avid hockey card collector, and this goes down as an instant classic. It's going to be on the walls of many Team Canada fans and many hockey fans in general, and just wanted to start off by sharing that photo because, wow, what an awesome shot. And here is another one from Cabby Richards at Cabby. I thought this one was cool, so a little throwback to the TMNT, and obviously Splinter is Crosby here, and now they've grown into Marner, McKinnon, McDavid, and Makar. And the only complaint I'll have about this awesome picture is, I mean, McDavid should be Leonardo. Come on, guys. McDavid should be Leonardo. I mean, that's obvious. But what a cool photo. What a cool idea that is. And that's why it made the cut to be on today's episode. Here's one from Glenn Ma at Glenn Ma, the latest addition to the Louvre. And there he is, celebrating right after the golden goal. Here is a cool one from the NHL themselves. We can't stop watching this Four Nations, and look how cool that is. McDavid hugging his childhood idol of Sidney Crosby, congratulating each other. That is so cool. So cool to see. That is just eye candy for any hockey fan, I'll tell you that right now. Here is one from David Staples, and he tweeted what Leon Draisaitl posted on Instagram, which was just this. So, such a cool post from Leon, and can't wait to get back to some Oiler hockey. And if you want some Oiler content, hopefully you will consider liking and subscribing to the channel. Like I said, we do cool stuff like recaps and going over Twitter, and we also do some trivia videos, and we are working on bringing you some additional Oiler content. We just are about to post Game 4 of our all-time Oilers simulation, so doing different cool stuff like that, and hopefully you can join us for this awesome ride that it's been so far. Here's one from Sportsnet PR. Canada's victory last night in the Four Nations face-off final was the second most watched hockey game ever on Sportsnet, averaging 5.7 million viewers and reaching 10.7 million Canadians. Concurrent audience peaked at 7.3 million when McDavid scored the OT winner. So, like I said at the beginning of this video, the ratings were through the roof and everybody was into this tournament, and the numbers prove it. Here's one from Alex Jodine at Colligo Field. What do you mean Connor McDavid isn't on my team anymore? So, yeah, it's an absolute blast to be able to cheer and watch Connor McDavid night in and night out as an Oiler fan. So, I mean, I had the same feeling cheering for Crosby at the 2010 Olympics. So, I mean, what a treat, and memories that, as a hockey fan, you'll never forget. Here's one from Chill Ranford at Chill Ranford, who right now has the coolest handle in Oilers Twitterverse, obsessed with this shot of McDavid flying in the air, and yeah, he got up. I mean, he is off the ice. He's at least a couple of feet off the ice here. What a jump, what a photo, and what a game. Just what a game. Here's one from aka RCN. Marner looking at Matthews before passing to McDavid. I'm sorry. I love you. So yeah, wicked pass by Marner. Another guy I would never dreamed I would cheer for. And he made a great pass to McDavid for the game-winning golden goal. Here's one from Captain Jack. And probably the most unshamedly biased McDavid fan you will find on this app. And I think Binnington actually deserved player of the game. Amazing performance. And similar to you, Captain Jack, I agree 100%. What a game. What an absolute amazing game. And he should have been considered for that. But at the end of the day, when you get the win, none of those things matter. Here's one from DYL at DHockey13. McDavid scored the game-winning goal for Canada last night, and we get to see Matt Savoy make his Oilers debut tomorrow. And I am so pumped about that. And let's put some sound on this.
Easy, big fella. Damn. Easy, big fella.
So, yeah. Oiler fans are so pumped already because of McDavid's golden goal, winning it for Team Canada. And on top of that, we get to see the debut of Matt Savoy, so can't wait for that. Here is a cool one from BR Open Ice. John Cooper, somebody be selfish and shoot it in the net. So this is right before the golden goal. And let's put some volume on this because it deserves it. So
Somebody be selfish and shoot it in the net. McDavid with Marner.
So yeah, a great post there from BR Open Ice. That is, and John Cooper is one of the coolest coaches in the NHL, and he obviously has won multiple Stanley Cups for a reason with Tampa Bay, and he really got this team to play in this gold medal match against the USA and got the win. Let's check out this one from the NHL for the game-winning goal. It's in Spanish. Oh my God. Tell me that doesn't pump you up. What an awesome call that is, and sounded almost exactly like he was doing a World Cup of Soccer call there. So that was an awesome call there. Couple of games coming here back to back on the weekend. Look forward to bringing you some recaps, and that's going to do it for today's episode. Congrats to Team Canada. Congrats to, Connor McDavid once again for that golden goal and bringing us such joy at such a needed time. So we look forward to the next one, which would be the Olympics. And hopefully you liked what you saw on today's episode. And you can consider subscribing to the channel, and we can do more cool episodes like this for you. Thanks so much, and most importantly, go Oilers, go.
Frozen or hockey, the channel you need. Oilers on the ice, unstoppable speed. Chasing the cup, we're gonna succeed. With David leading, we're built to exceed.